Yeah, so it really varies because sometimes it's more individualized, and other times there's larger groups. So with the individuals, I've noticed that a lot of it has helped when we draw it out, because especially with bio, you have to learn a lot of the different systems. So drawing it out on like a whiteboard, or even if we're just doing like pen and paper, it allows them to like kind of really figure it out themselves on how everything works and comes together as a whole.
Something that I have found really beneficial when working with students is incorporating group work. I really like if I have a group of, let's say, 6 or 7 people coming to my drop-in hours for help. I like to have them answer each other's questions before I intervene. I think one of the best ways to learn is to be a teacher.
Some strategies that I use while working with students is I have them read the problem out loud to me, and then I'll just go back and read it a couple times over in my head. And then it's not like I'm trying to solve the question for them, I'm trying to get them to solve the question and say it back to me. So I'll ask them little questions of like, how did you first start this problem? Like, let me see your steps first.
One of my favorite strategies is relating a current problem back to one that's already been solved. This allows for a student to sort of draw connections between problems and get a better understanding of why things work.
One of the most beneficial strategies I've been using for the past 2 semesters is just letting the students read the problem out loud, identify what is given and what they need to know to help them get started.
One of the biggest challenges that I've had as a tutor is when a student doesn't seem to have the requisite math background that they need to fully understand a math problem. So what I try to do is meet them about halfway and try and fill in as many details as I can. But it's important trying to find where exactly the disconnect is happening and start from there.
One challenge that I faced, especially during my first semester here, was just trying to help a student with a subject I've never taken before or I'm not exposed to. So I've had the students help me to help them. So I ask them, previous knowledges, what they've done in class, and how they've solved a problem like this before.
Some challenges are that I may not know the answer to a problem or how to explain it to the student, so I just kind of look back in notes that I have or try and figure out a better way to explain something. Or like if worse comes to worse, I could just like have a other tutor that's working with me at the time, just try and have someone else's input.
Something that I have to work through is students learn differently. I think it's important to really look at how each individual student learns, whether that they're visual learners or they have to physically do something tangible, like hold a bone to like identify different features on it. Kind of seeing how everyone has differences in their learning styles can be a challenge, but then using that challenge and incorporating different strategies that I can provide them so that they can succeed.
Personally, my role as a tutor and a course coach has helped me be more understanding and more patient, and also to be a better listener. And professionally, I think it's strengthened my understanding of the information of all the courses that I tutor for. It's also helped me work better with others and be more confident.
Well, I think having to explain concepts and objectives in a different way, like several different times sometimes, has really allowed me to just know the material even more myself, which again, it helps, with micro and A&P and all that, because you have that really strong foundation and it allows me to just grow in all my other classes by coming back to the basics.
I have a better understanding of a subject, which makes the person who came in to get tutored have like a better understanding of it too, and give them more confidence in their course, and hopefully like that little bit of help that I gave them to pass a class, like that gives me confidence.
It definitely helps with like communication skills. I'm going to be a nurse, so that's something I'm going to use every single day of my life, and Also, with being a nurse, you're a patient educator and a health promoter every single day. So I feel like I'm also an educator and a promoter for my course coach students through obviously enforcing their education and then promoting positive study strategies.
Well, this job has definitely made me more patient and more understanding towards people in general, and just it's enhanced my listening skills.
Tutoring has been a very fun experience for me, and has helped me develop a passion for helping others